What's going on, guys? And today, of course, we're going to have to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks bouncing back behind Gary Trent's 37-point explosion. Hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this. And I'd like to hear what you guys have to say down below in the comments section about this game. Facing a 2-0 hole, the Bucks needed a spark, and Gary Trent Jr. delivered a flamethrower performance. Milwaukee downs Indiana 117-101 to make it a 2-1 series. Did you know Gary Trent tied Ray Allen's playoff record? 37 points, 3 rebounds. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 37 points as well, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, an efficient night inside. We had Damian Lillard, who had a quiet night as he struggled in his return. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 16% field goal percentage. They had to fight off Tyrese Haliburton, who had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. He was in his playmaking role as he couldn't take over offensively in terms of scoring. Pascal Siakam was efficient. He did fade late in the game. And one of the things that I want to point out here was the Pacers, unlike the Bucks, were not having a good shooting night, which is uncharacteristic of them to do so. And they got out rebound offensively and just in totals 48-40. And that's the thing. And the other thing is that the Bucks turned their second half defense into offense, and their outside shooting allowed them to win this by double digits. So obviously Gary Trent Jr.'s performance here, huge part of that. The defensive intensity that flipped after halftime, Bucks locked in, winning the third quarter 39-18. That's outscoring them by 21 points. They were unstoppable around the rim, specifically Giannis doing Giannis things, just 14 of 19 from the field. And AJ Green, baby, coming in as a spark in the fourth quarter. He had a few key threes that allowed them to pull away. And for the Pacers, it was without Haliburton being able to dominate offensively, just facilitating. They needed him to hunt for his own shot more. As Pascal Siakam, yeah, he was strong early, but he missed late, and that's something that allowed the Bucks to surge and build that lead up. But the guy that disappeared was Miles Turner. 1 of 9 shooting, 6 points. He hurt the team's floor spacing. There wasn't really much rim protection. So this was just a poor adjustment to Milwaukee's pace. Like, they could not answer to the Bucks' hot shooting stretch in the third and fourth quarter. They couldn't match it. So when we look at game 4, are the Bucks going to be able to tie the series 2-2, or will the Pacers be able to regain full control? And will it be Gary Trent? Will it be Damian Lillard? Who's going to be the second fiddle to get hot and to help Giannis Antetokounmpo? Or will Tyrese Haliburton be able to be more aggressive and dig themselves out of this hole? So I think that's not a hole, but not have a repeat performance of this. But yeah, I think that's really what we have to take away from this game. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, just a real quick, talking about this game. And I think the other aspect, if you were just looking at the Bucks Pacers game, the thing that honestly surprised me was how complacent the Bucks were, or not the Bucks, the Pacers were, to some of the adjustments that the Bucks were making against them. Aaron Nesmith, he had 18 points. He had a good game, but I think they should have told him keep shooting it. And Andrew Nembhard, he had a quiet game. Thomas Bryant, TJ, the thing, Thomas Bryant playing 20, or I know it's because Miles Turner was having a bad game, but and then TJ missing all his shots. Obi Toppin at 10, Shepard, Benedict Mathurin, like they went down the bench, but it just wasn't enough. And for the Bucks, it was really Antetokounmpo and Gary Trent, and then they were sprinkling a little Bobby Portis, AJ Green, Kyle Kuzma, and some Jericho Sims and Damian Lillard. So it wasn't like it was a fire, like a bunch of offensive firepower coming from the Bucks. No, it was like 2 guys. So I'm curious.